Welcome to my free e-course, The 7 Foundations to Living Your Legacy. My name is Tim Seeley, and I will be your guide through each module to help you live a more fulfilled life as you live out your legacy today. Hey, congratulations on progress so far. You're about halfway through the program. I trust you've received some valuable insights and are gaining clarity about how you can live your legacy today. A quick recap: in the first module, we discovered what character is and how it's lived out with integrity. The second module looked at the principle of being connected. In the third module, we discussed the development of competence over the long haul. In this fourth module, we will examine the foundational principle of courage, both what it is and why it's important. Again, if you haven't done so already, please take a moment and download the workbook. It will help you think through each of the principles and guide you through the exercises for each module. Use it as a tool to help you process the material, synthesize your thoughts, and establish your desired course of action. In the movie The Wizard of Oz, the Cowardly Lion sings, "I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion. A fate I don't deserve, I'm sure I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if only I had the nerve." I'm not sure about you, but I've had many days like this. The real problem, though, is we get stuck in this mindset. If I can encourage you with a situation from my life. I had a staff person who had gone against policy. Now, I don't like confrontation, but this was an egregious act and it needed to be addressed. I could ignore the issue, but that had been the issue in the past. So, to set the tone for the future and show the others that we were going to hold them accountable, I had the tough conversation. I don't know what situation you may face or fear and need courage for, but throughout your life, you will face adversity and challenges. In the mindset of adversity and challenges, how do you conquer fear and gain courage to live out your legacy? Well, first, what is courage? Merriam-Webster defines courage as mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. If I can rephrase this, courage speaks to one's refusal to back down or give up when facing difficulties and challenges through the circumstances that life brings. As we saw in The Cowardly Lion, it is often easier said than done. It may seem obvious, but why is courage important? Well, there's many ways we could answer this question. First, think about a baby as it begins to walk. It takes courage to take that first step. How about that first day of school? Now, each year takes courage. Going to college or taking steps forward towards a career advancement or promotion takes courage. To get anywhere in life, we have to make decisions and move forward. To do so in the face of regular obstacles and difficult circumstances requires courage. It's worth noting that while each step may require an increasing measure of courage, each step taken helps you gain confidence and grow in courage to take bigger steps. These steps typically involve some measure of risk. Many people are risk averse, but there's some truth in the statement that the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. If you are one to avoid risk, consider what you risk in not stepping out. And let me encourage you to start now living courageously by taking baby steps forward. So how can you live courageously? As I stated at the beginning, only you can answer this question, but I think it starts with taking purposeful, calculated risks. The Merriam-Webster definition of courage was the mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. So courage requires a kind of strength. A strength is a capacity to withstand or exert a force or power. But as we see from professional athletes, people like bodybuilders, this capacity is something that is built up over time. The building of courage comes in how the rest of the definition is lived out through venturing, withstanding, and persevering through danger, fear, and difficulty. I like the word persevere because it expresses once again the need for persistence and longevity in living out your legacy. As I've said already, these principles do not magically appear, but instead require consistent work and effort over time. Knowing where you are going or the goal that you are trying to accomplish as you are going through life's challenges certainly helps with focus and stamina. But growing in courage will inevitably take you through both emotional and physical adversity. Building courage will require that you overcome this adversity. In her article, Tiffany Mason gives us 4 proven ways to overcome adversity. They are: number 1, surround yourself with positive people. People that can support you and encourage you to press on. Number 2 is writing down your thoughts. For me, this is a way to see the challenge and to think about ways around adversity. Number 3 is being in nature. This is a great tool to clear your head and think clearly without all the distractions around us. Lastly, number 4 is to start to invest in yourself or personal development. What better way to gain courage than to learn and grow personally? Now, you may find some of these methods more helpful for you than others. Experiment, see what works best for you. But the key is to avoid letting adversity stop you from moving forward. If you haven't done so already, take some time and set some goals. Process who you want to be and where you desire to go in life. By being clear on your priorities and what you desire to accomplish in life, you will find it easier to take the risks needed to move forward towards your legacy. Like the Cowardly Lion in The Wizard of Oz, there may be days where you feel more like a mouse. But take the first step, even if it seems like a small one. Do the next task. It's by pressing forward and persevering through not only the large, but also the small and seemingly inconsequential things of life that you will build your courage and character. Connect with others who can encourage you and walk alongside you on your journey. Choose continued growth in competency, and don't let your past define you as you build your legacy. Now it's your turn. Take some time to go through the exercises on the worksheet. If you can, block out about 10 to 20 minutes and answer the questions. Reflection is important, and reflection is part of living out your legacy. This could be the most profitable and beneficial time of your life. After you have completed the exercise, you may go on to the next module. There, we will examine the next foundational principle of consistency. Please leave a comment or question below. I would love to hear your feedback on the challenges of living out consistently and how you plan to apply this 4th foundational principle so that you can begin living your legacy today.